In today's Daily Dish, all of the overall ratings for players are out for NBA 2K15, and with only a few days now until release, there are still features that haven't even been talked about for 2K15. Looking ahead to the next Madden NFL 15 roster update, and a reminder to enter in the giveaway for a copy of NBA 2K15. For some reason, both 2K Sports and EA Sports believe player ratings are compelling enough to drag out over the course of several weeks to a month. 10 years ago, that may have been the case, but it really isn't any longer. 3 weeks ago, the reveal of ratings for NBA 2K15 began, with 2K holding back information until social media accounts hit a certain number of followers. That's scuzzy enough, but lo and behold, a bunch of people created fake accounts to push that forward. Just now, the ratings reveal has finally come to a completion with less than a week until the game actually arrives. As expected, Chris Paul is the fourth of just 4 players to be rated 90 plus in the game. It was already known that LeBron James, with 98 overall, Kevin Durant at 95, and Tim Duncan at 90 were the other 3. Paul comes in at 91. There are 6 players rated 89, however. Those include Kobe Bryant, and it's arguably pretty generous for him coming off basically a lost season due to injury, and Paul George, who will be deactivated due to his injury. Derrick Rose is given an 88 despite not having played a full season since the 2010-11 campaign. Other 89s are Carmelo Anthony, Kevin Love, Blake Griffin, and Steph Curry. While NBA 2K15 changed the ratings formula for overalls, which made it more difficult to cross 90 and raised the floor for the bottom of the league, that meant a lot more players were concentrated in the middle. Hopefully beyond the ratings, the badges, which were previously known as signature skills, will help to differentiate the players and define them better for their individual qualities and how they contribute to the team. Check out the complete list of overall ratings for every player in the base NBA 2K15 roster at Pastapadre.com. NBA 2K15 is now just 6 days away from release, but oddly not everything about the product has been uncovered. It's been unusual marketing to say the least. 2K Sports has yet to really talk about any improvements to gameplay, and they haven't gone into the park yet, which they've set up as a major aspect of this series. They had a national commercial air that teased the park, but unless it was a returning fan of the series watching, they wouldn't even know what the commercial was about. There's even a PlayStation 4 exclusive for the first month that unlocks on Xbox One on November 7th called The Stage. No one knows what it is. I note this not because it's a sign of a problem for NBA 2K15, but traditionally consumers can gather all the information they need to base purchase decisions on or anticipate for the upcoming release by now. Companies generally want to feature information out well in advance to boost their pre-orders. Maybe 2K is plenty confident in what they already have out there, or they don't think the gameplay info and the stage or the park will do much of anything for them. It's still product information, and 2K hasn't even released a full features list despite the imminent game's release. One would think even Sony would want to push the PlayStation exclusive content, but they can't completely because 2K hasn't revealed what the stage is yet. Apparently, though, this week we'll be getting news on the park, the stage, and gameplay improvements. With the exception of the handful of teams that had a bye in Week 4, NFL teams are now through a quarter of their season. Really, at this point, EA Sports should begin to adjust Madden NFL 15 ratings on a somewhat wider scale than just a player here and there. Reducing some players on the Saints by a point or two, for example, won't properly represent the difference between how they entered the season as a Super Bowl contender and how now it looks like they may not be able to win a game on the road all year. Players to look for in the roster update this week that will rise include Phillip Rivers, who's playing like an MVP candidate, DeMarco Murray, Larry Donnell, Travis Kelce, Steve Smith, and Malcolm Jenkins. Those you can expect to drop include E.J. Manuel, who's been benched for Kyle Orton, Kirk Cousins, Nick Foles, Tom Brady, LaShawn McCoy, and the Saints safeties. There are just 2 days remaining to get entries in for the NBA 2K15 giveaway. I've dropped the link in today's Daily Dish posting on Pastapadre.com and in the YouTube description. Just sign in to the giveaway app with your email address or Facebook and complete at least one of the tasks. You can complete more for additional chances to win. The drawing will take place late Thursday night and the winner immediately contacted for shipping details so the game can be delivered on its release date next Tuesday. Make sure to visit Pastapadre.com for all the latest sports gaming news and analysis updated daily. Follow on Twitter at Pastapadre and subscribe on YouTube. I'll be back tomorrow with another Daily Dish.